Gulabinaka and good evening everyone. Welcome to this Ministry of Economy press conference. This press conference is basically a follow-up from the policy announcement made last night by the Honourable Minister for Economy, Mr. Ayaz Said Kayum, on the $90 COVID assistance. This afternoon we will be hearing from the Acting Permanent Secretary for Economy, Mr. Shiri Gounder, who will be providing a detailed update on the implementation of this COVID assistance. Without further ado, I call on the Acting Permanent Secretary for Economy.
Thank you all. As announced by the Honorable Attorney General and Minister for Economy yesterday, we will now roll out the $90 cash assistance for households affected by the COVID-19 restrictions in the Nadi zone, which is from Momi junction to Lomolomo. As highlighted yesterday, we will start the rollout of the assistance from Nadi tomorrow, and we will extend this assistance to Lautoka from this Friday, and subsequently extend this to Lami, Nasinu, Suva and Nausori areas. The assistance will be rolled out in partnership with Vodafone through their M-Paisa platform and also through Digicel via their MyCash wallet. I wish to thank both the service providers for this partnership in working together with the Fijian government in rolling out this assistance program. From 9 a.m. tomorrow morning, households in the Nadi zone, which is from Momi junction to Lomolomo, can apply by sending a SMS message to 161 with the following information: the full name of the applicant, 2, the applicant's FNPF number, if any, 3, the occupation of the applicant, 4, the home address, and 5, the number of people in the household. Applicants will be provided the funds through M-Paisa or MyCash. However, those that do not have M-Paisa or MyCash account can get registered, and the CEO of Vodafone and Digicel will soon provide further details on the registration process and the redemption of funds. While we encourage that these payments be received through M-Paisa and MyCash, applicants can also provide their bank account details if they need to get the funds deposited in their bank accounts. Those that prefer payments in their bank accounts will have to provide the following additional details: 1, the account name, 2, bank account number, 3, the name of the bank. I wish to remind everyone applying in the target zone to please check their details to ensure that it is correct before the SMS is sent out to 161. Also, we prefer that applications are made through SMS to 161 so that we can accurately capture the applicant details. Applications received through the SMS platform will have a faster turnaround time for payment. However, households can also call and register their details through the 161 number. I wish to also emphasize that this cash assistance of $90 per household is $90 per each household and should be only applied by affected families. Therefore, only one individual from each affected household should apply. We will conduct random verifications to ensure that the system is not abused and only one individual from a household gets the assistance. Those that will try to abuse the system may face legal consequences. Once the SMS request is received tomorrow morning from 9 a.m., Vodafone and Digicel will provide the applicant listing, those that have applied to the Ministry of Economy. They will also assist us in the identification of applicants to ensure that they are from the target zones, which for tomorrow is from Momi junction to Lomolomo. The Ministry of Economy will also check with the Fiji National Provident Fund if the applicant is a recipient of the unemployment assistance. Those currently getting the unemployment assistance through FNPF will not qualify for this $90 cash assistance. After the application and verification process, $90 will be paid to the approved applicants, and recipients can withdraw cash or purchase items from registered M-Paisa and MyCash outlets. Now I'd like to call upon the CEO of Vodafone, followed by CEO of Digicel, to give further details from their side. Thank you very much.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you, Acting PS. Vodafone has in the past partnered with the government on various initiatives during cyclones and other natural disasters in assisting, facilitating through M-Pesa platform. So this time around, we are pleased to again announce that this service would be offered free of charge from Vodafone, and we will work with the Ministry of Economy. As the PS has encouraged that people should text on the platform, the messaging capacity on our network is 1,000 messages per second. So if you are sending a text message, this message would be processed very, very fast, and we can help facilitate for the transactions to be processed much quicker. We have over 800,000 registered subscribers on the network, and of that, 600,000 plus are registered for M-Pesa. So the question is, what happens to the unregistered customers? Let me assure you that either you are registered or not registered, you can still send a text message and you can still receive the money, and the money would be processed if you are on Vodafone or Inc. network. Also, number of our customers are quite used to this service because what has happened is in the last 12 months on M-Pesa platform alone, over $500 million of transaction has been processed. So it's a very matured system. It's working very well. It's very reliable, and we encourage people to send text messages rather than making calls. And most of our customers are quite used to the platform. How you'll be able to redeem is we have over 70 merchants where M-Pesa could be redeemed. In the Nadi area, not necessarily all the merchants would be available, but I will name some, but the list would be published on the government website and also on the Vodafone website. We encourage people to go to the supermarkets. The 3 supermarkets where you can go and redeem is Shop and Save in Nadi, New World Supermarket, and the MHS. Extra Supermarket is also registered with us, and a lot of people do transact buying groceries and all those through QR code. Apart from that, all the Vodafone outlets in the respective towns, you can go and redeem. Chicken Express, and the list is quite big. It depends on which area we are looking at. So I'm encouraging that please do check the website, and also through media we'll be making announcements as to which outlets they could potentially go and redeem the funds which is made available. Thank you.
Thank you very much, the Honourable Attorney General and the Permanent Secretary for Economy. On behalf of Digicel, we would like to thank you for allowing us this opportunity to partner with the government on a digital solution to disperse this very critical allowance to those that are in the quarantine and the containment areas. As the objective of this project is to make the solution digital, we would like to emphasize that from the very starting, the registration process is very easy. Due to the SIM registration process, all the customers that are on the Digicel network are by default a MyCash customer. In order to activate your MyCash wallet, you simply have to download the MyCash app from the either the Google Play Store or the iPhone Store and follow the registration process. So without even having to visit any of the stores, you could register yourself for the service. Further from that, we have agents, as my counterpart has mentioned. We also have agents around the country, which includes the Digicel outlets, as well as banks. One of the key partners that we have in the banking sector is BSP. So Digicel customers can access their funds through the BSP banks as well. But because we are trying to push a more digital solution, and as we all know, the virus can be transferred by way of exchange of money as well, we would like to strongly advocate for customers to use the QR solution or bill pay or other direct payment solutions that are available on the MyCash wallet. In order to identify the agents and supermarkets in your areas, the MyCash app has a agent or merchant locator function. So based on your location, it will direct you to one of the nearest agents or merchants. For those that don't have an iPhone, you could still, my apologies, don't have a smartphone, you could still access the services through the USSD, which is *888#. As similar to Vodafone, Digicel has also waived all fees and charges in support of this initiative with the government. Thank you very much.
Sorry, are there any questions for the Acting Permanent Secretary for Economy or the respective CEOs?
Good evening, Jeshulal from FBC News. I'd just like to ask the Acting PS, is there any limitation on what people can buy through this program? Thank you.
At the moment, we had this experience in the Suva Nausori, during the Suva Nausori lockdown, we provided groceries. So, given the lockdown in the Nadi Lautoka zone, so we're starting with this digital solution, as discussed by Vodafone CEO and Digicel. We're providing this cash, generally targeted for families to purchase groceries, but we are giving them the freedom to choose items that they can purchase. So, at the moment, there's no restrictions, but we call upon to all Fijians that this is a trying time. The country is going through a tough challenge, and we urge everyone that the taxpayers' funds that's been given out during these trying times be used wisely. Thank you.
Just one point of clarification for people who are outside one containment zone and cannot go to work because they cannot cross the border. Are they also entitled for this program?
As I said, from tomorrow morning 9 a.m., those people in the lockdown area from Momi junction to Lomolomo, they can apply. And starting from Friday, we will expand this to the Lautoka containment area and then subsequently expanding to other areas. So we're just piloting it out with the Nadi lockdown area so that we do not want to push pressure on our resources and our systems. And subsequently, after trialing this out, we will expand it to other areas where Fijians are affected. Thank you.